All right, guys. Today's lesson, we're going to be talking about some extra Canvas, or sorry, not Canvas stuff. You're on Canvas. We're going to be talking about some extra trig stuff. Now, I want you to pay attention. Over here, we have sine, cosine, and tangent, and we have the relationships. Okay, opposite leg over hypotenuse, adjacent over hypotenuse, opposite over adjacent. On the other side, on the right side, what we have here are the opposites of those. So this little sign CSC is cosecant, then we have secant, and we have cotangent. Now these are just like sine, cosine, and tangent, but notice the relationship. What we've done is we've flipped the relationship. So we have hypotenuse over opposite, we have hypotenuse over adjacent, we have adjacent over opposite. These just allow us to solve other things, and sometimes these ratios are easier to work with than the normal ones. So we're going to take that information, and that's what you're going to do with this assignment. So if we look at this, look at number one. Look at number one. It says find sine theta if the cosine theta is the square root of 5 over 3. Now we know already that cosine is, if that's theta, that's going to be 3 over the square root of 5, right? So that means we would have to find x, which is our sine. Now I'm not going to solve out number one for you because those are things that we've already done. What we're going to do is number two. Notice this. We have the cotangent of theta if the secant of theta is 17 over 15. Now secant, if we come up here, secant is the hypotenuse over the adjacent leg. So coming over here, that's going to be the hypotenuse. This is the adjacent. Okay, so I'm going to draw my triangle. It's a terrible right triangle, but you get my idea. So let's make this theta. That means this is going to be 15. Okay, so now we got to find cotangent. Cotangent is adjacent over opposite. So we still have to find that x. So I'm just going to do this in a different color. What we're going to do now is create the Pythagorean theorem with 17 squared minus 15 squared, because hypotenuse minus leg equals our other leg squared. I'm going to square root both sides right now. So we have x equals the square root of 17 squared minus 15 squared. So x is going to equal, I'm going to grab my calculator real quick. I'm going to bring that in. So we have second square root of 17 squared, oh, not that, minus 15 squared. Oh, clear this out. Go back. Minus 15 squared. Hit enter. So x is equal to 8. Now, as we go back here, our cotangent of theta is equal to adjacent over opposite. So that's going to be 15 over 8.